Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Kari Waltz, and I share tips, tools, and techniques for the artist in you. Have you heard of John Muir? He's one of my favorite naturalists, environmentalists from when I can remember. The mountains are calling, I must go. It's something that I have on a T-shirt, and it's just it's true. I want to go into nature and nature journaling. I've been calling it watercolor journaling because I guess I didn't really understand how that nature journaling is a thing, or like urban sketching is a thing. It's what we do in our notebooks. It's how we create on the go. And so when I saw this book called Nature Drawing and Journaling, written by John Muir Laws, it's like, oh, gotta have it. So this video is going to help you see how my connection with John Muir and John Muir Laws has led me to his videos on YouTube. Man, when you find something, this is a tip, when you find something that's worth sharing, even if it's somebody else's videos, I need to share it. So if you're interested in journaling and if you want to take it to another level, this is a great way to get a scientific view of it, because he is a scientist and he observes, he's curious, he it's just a different way of thinking. I saw a workshop that he was doing on Zoom that they posted on YouTube that was a different way of drawing birds quickly, and he's a revised version than what he had done in his book. And I'm going to share this book with you. I'll put the information in the show notes below. But what I'm doing is I combined some of the videos of his that I have watched this week into a playlist, and that playlist will be at the end of the video, and the link will be in the description below. And I would also encourage, if you have kids that you want to involve, or grandchildren, I don't have any, but I have kids but no grandchildren, that you might want to watch it and see if they want to do the Zoom class with you. So you get a sketchbook and sit back and listen to some of the stuff that he's going to tell you. Before I shift you there, I do want to tell you some of the things that I've learned from it. By learning the anatomy of a bird, and we were working on songbirds the part that I watched. When you know the anatomy, and I know this kind of makes sense when, it's like when you want to draw people, you need to know the anatomy of people so you can draw them more accurately. And that translates into birds or any animal. But once I learned some of the anatomy and how the feathers lay as they're out versus when they're curved in or pulled in, I know what to look for in that drawing. And if I can simplify my drawing by paying attention to the important lines of the bird, even though they're rather obvious once you know them, you know what to look for. It helps you find the patterns in the feathers. But I know primary, secondary, and covert feathers, and I know how to look for them. And I'm just into this for about a week or so. But sketching and following along, it gives you bird references that you can find to help you, that you have permission to draw the birds as you're working. And I would encourage you to watch how he begins his nature journaling. There are 3 videos that I'm going to put in the playlist. I'm sure there are many others that you can find. You could probably binge watch his videos for months and never get through them all. And they're actual classes that he taught on Zoom. So sit back and enjoy what what is available to you. And it's just incredible what's out there. I haven't talked to him about it, but I'm not stealing any of his work, other than this quote right here, which I'm giving him credit for. Wherever you are in your experience with nature journaling, use this book as instruction on how to move through the world with curiosity and joy. Pick up your journal, walk outside, and cultivate a richer experience of being alive. Wouldn't that be wonderful for all of us? And another thing, he said the best kind of learning is learning to be motivated by your intrinsic wonder, hunger to understand, and ability to observe. Yep, I totally agree. So I am going to be a student of his for a while. I am going to watch and listen and practice. And he also has some videos on gouache, and I'm going to include those in the playlist. And then you can just have fun and watch all the ones that you want. But if this is helpful for you to know where to go to find things, let me know, because I want to do that's what this channel's about. It's things that have helped me probably will help you, especially if we're on the same track of what we're interested in. So nature is just something that that pulls me outside. Bob Goff's, my favorite Bob Goff quote, and I'm going to look over here to make sure I get it right. God made beauty to leave us speechless. He dazzles us, so we will pause and listen for his voice. That's a great thing to remember. So have a good week. Go draw, paint, work in your journal, start a journal, do something creative, and be observant and enjoy the things around you. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week.